drop. What does that mean? Tells defense to drop back in. Okay. Drop. Okay. Yep. There. Okay. Okay. So these are all great. Really, really, really good stuff, and I'm glad you guys are talking. One of the biggest things that I like to coach to my goalies and teach to my goalies is that all of the play starts with us, right? It doesn't start when it enters into the circle. It's starting at the 25 or above, right? We're starting to look at where the ball is and starting to call people to force them sideline or force them wide, like as you're more kind of, getting used to talking in advance. This is all really, really good stuff. One thing that I like to really teach is name, action, direction. Okay? So when you're calling, instead of saying who's there, what happens if you say who's there? Right? Right? Everybody goes, I don't know. Who's there? Are you there? Are you there? I don't know. So instead of saying who's there, we can use mark and say, instead of, nobody's marking anybody, Jenna, mark 17, like name, action, direction. Okay? I got is great. Shot, mine, I go. There's a whole plethora, and I don't care what you say as long as you're calling something when you're going to get the ball. I don't care if you yell peanut butter and jelly and your team knows that that's what that means, is when I yell peanut butter and jelly, it's my ball, don't touch it. I don't care. But it's really important that whether you're making a clear or whether you're taking a shot, that you are always calling. Why? They don't get in the way. What else? What else does it do? What else can it do? It can startle the person taking the shot, right? Yeah, right? So don't do that. Don't do that. But you want to yell, I go. I play in a summer league with, an adult summer league up in Burlington, and it's really super fun, and it's really funny because they're not used to having goalies. And so when I'm in there, I'm a very vocal goalie with my defense, if you can't tell. I like to talk. So I direct them and tell them where to go. It is my circle, and they learn it really, really quick. And so if they're going to get in front of a ball after I call it off, it's okay to go to your team and go, hi, I called that. Next time, it's okay to give that feedback and to talk to your team. You're not being mean, as long as you do it in an appropriate way. You're not like, your team is not going to take it as mean. It's part of the game. You have to control that circle as a goalie. You have to control the play in there. And if that means that you're calling my shot and somebody gets in the way of it, let them know that, like, hey, next time when I call it, it's mine. Especially if you're not used to talking a lot right now, your team might be like, what is she doing? Does that make sense? Okay, so, what other kinds of things are you saying? I wanna kind of look at some play of, like, when you're in goal and there's defense. I want to kind of know where you guys are calling people to and what you're saying. Okay, so we're gonna go with a hypothetical. You're here in the goal. You've got defense. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then X's are going to be offense. 2, 3, 4. This low person in zone 3 has the ball. Paige, where are you going to call people? So you're here. These are your defense. X's are offense. Where are you going to call your defense to? Post. So one's going to go here. This one. Okay. Where else? Where else are you going to call your defense?
Shouldn't they be covering weak side and first?
Yeah. If you yeah.
So wouldn't they be in front of the X?
On the right side of the ball, and the top and on the right side.
There, and then this one on weak side over here. Yeah. Okay. so that's great. That's correct. And when you're calling your defense, again, name, action, direction. So let's say that this little defender here is Sally, right? Sally's hanging out here, and you've got this person with the ball. Absolutely, you want to call somebody onto the ball, okay? So Sally, mark ball. Sally, ball is usually what I say. Sally, ball, and my team knows that that's you go to the ball. So Sally's going to go over to the ball. We've got this one back post, right? We've got this one here. Where's the next most dangerous person if the ball's down here? If The ball's down here low in zone 3, right? This is zone 3 across. Where's the next most dangerous person?
That player.
Which one?
Oh,
This one?
yeah.
Yes. So the next person that you want to call somebody to, this one, is either one of these two, because this one's also pretty dangerous because they're in the circle. So either one of these two. So you want to make sure that you're, or sorry, X's are us. So this one. So you want to make sure that you're calling your defender here. I would say it doesn't really matter as long as there's a defender here, but you want to make sure that they're on the inside here, holding, right? Okay. Where's the next most dangerous player? Where? Post, yep. So we've got this one over here that we can call over to post, which is great. The other option is you can have this defender, if they're here, you can pull them in off your weak side, because if the ball's down here, how are they going to get it? They're going to get it here and here, right, in order to get it to the post. They can't go through you, and you've got somebody on them. So if you hold this, if you have this person kind of come and hold space, who plays basketball? Right? So it's like a zone instead of marking man, right? So you kind of have them hold that zone. That way, if this ball comes out to this player to be able to go here, this person's most likely going to pull out or is going to come up higher, and then that defense can pick them up. Does that make sense? So really, when you're marking, you want to make sure the ball is always covered. Sometimes you're the person covering the ball, and that's okay. Sometimes you're the one saying, I've got it, like it's mine, and then you're calling people elsewhere. But you want to make sure that the ball is always covered, and then it's the next most dangerous shot. So it's somebody up in zone 1. If it's the weak post that's the most dangerous, then that's the weak post. You want to make sure there's always somebody covering those spots. And when we're calling them, we're going name, action, direction. So it's Sally, mark 17. Sally, weak post. Sally, mark weak post. Sally, go to ball, whatever. Okay? They should be marking people, or if it's somebody, if you want somebody holding space and your team might play, you'd have to ask your coach. And you guys, right? If there's somebody, so that's most time when people are holding space, they're going to do that. So what I like to do is if I'm here, do it so I can focus. See what I'm doing. So if I'm here and I have my sweeper that's like hanging out, right, and the ball's up here, and they're hanging out directly in front of me, I'm going to tell her, Sally, step right. Right? Because if you say can't see or move, what does that do? Right. Even if you're saying Sally can't see, what do they do? Cool. Sorry, you know what I mean? Like you have to name, action, direction. So Sally, step right. Sally, move right. Sally, move left. Sally, mark 17. If there's somebody free, let's say there's somebody free floating here and we've got these two that are marked and Sally's just chilling in your line of sight, call her over here. If there's nobody there, what I like to do is I just usually have Sally kind of hang off of one of my shoulders up a little bit. So like she can hold space there. I want this direct shot, right? I'm coming out so I can take that direct shot. That's mine. And I'm also calling that before the shot's happening, right? I like to call for my defense when I'm coming directly into the circle. As soon as that ball starts to enter that circle and it looks like it could potentially maybe be a shot in like 2 or 3 steps or 5 steps or 10 steps, I'm letting my defense know, my shot, right? It's coming in, I'm going, my shot, and it's loud and it's clear and whatever. So they know, get out of the way if they're going to shoot. That doesn't mean stop playing. It's my shot, I got shot, and then Sally, mark 3, and you're continuing to kind of control your circle. It's just giving them the heads up that if they wind up to shoot, get out of the way. And then I'm still calling mine when they shoot, right? I usually yell, shot, or I go, something else. But does that make sense? Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to practice a little bit of we're going to practice some one-on-one-ish stuff like we were doing kind of at the end there. It is now 11, so we're going to do like 15, 20 more minutes. We ran a little late with talking, but it's an important piece to touch on. And what I want you guys to focus on is keeping your people in front. We're going to have 2 coaches doing kind of back and forth, like 2v1. I lied, not really one-on-one, but keeping the ball in front of you and being able to work on that drop step. It's also going to be good for you to talk, to practice calling shots. So even if when you think there's going to be a shot, being able to call it. Does that make sense? Okay. There's no defense.
Oh, yeah.
You're still going to call shot. You still have to practice calling shot.